Okay, so this next one is from r/daddit. So it's like a subreddit for dads.
Oh.
And it's titled, Advice on Having a Difficult Conversation. My daughter is now 6 years old. I've been in her life since before she was a year, but I am not the biological father. February 2019, the adoption was finalized. Every year we have our special anniversary where we get dressed up, she gets a corsage, and we go out to a fancy restaurant and do whatever she wants for the whole day. We discussed what to do for this year, and I could see she had something troubling on her mind. I'm nervous she's going to ask why we have a special anniversary. Any advice on how to address it if she asks? A bit of information. Her biological father never had any kind of relationship with her. She looks like me, acts like me, and has no memory of before the adoption. And Best of Reddit Updates kind of put some, of the best comments together.
Okay.
Hey, so lurking mom here, forgive the intrusion. I was in a similar situation to your daughter, except it was never celebrated. My parents started dating when I was a few months old. I always knew my dad wasn't my bio dad, but it was never talked about. She doesn't really understand what biological means at this point. What she does know is that you're the dad she's always ever known. Here's the story I would have loved. I wasn't around when you were born. I met you and your mom when you were X months old. I love you and your mom so much. I wanted to be a part of your family. So today we celebrate the date that you became my daughter and I became your daddy. It's kind of like a second special birthday that just you and I get to have. It's awesome that you celebrate this day. Love and positivity around the adopting of a child is amazing. And OP responds, thank you. I've been overthinking what to say, so this is very helpful. We were blessed to have a great support group. It took 18 months of court battles, and when I finally went before the judge to make it official, he asked me one question. What do you call her? I smiled and said, Nugget. He told me the sign of a loving dad is that he gives her a special name. The next Sunday, we were throwing a surprise party at church, and everyone pitched in to cover the legal expenses we occurred over the last year and a half. The update was posted 31 days later. Update on telling my daughter I adopted her. Her mother told her about it last week without consulting me. At first, I was upset, but opted to just wait and see how things played out. Fast forward to yesterday. I was sitting on the couch, and my daughter came up to me and asked if she could talk to me. The conversation goes as following. Daddy, Mommy told me you adopted me. Yes, what did she say? She said, a man didn't want me, and you loved me so much you adopted me. That's right, baby. I loved you from the minute I saw you and love you more every day. I love you too. I'm happy God made you my daddy. Me too. Do you have any questions about anything? Do we have to tell people I'm adopted? Do you want to? No, you're my daddy. It can be our secret. Can we still have our special anniversary? Of course. What color corsage do you want this year? Purple. Now I'm sleepy. After she went to bed, I was bawling like a baby. So many nights thinking about having that conversation, and it couldn't have gone any better. She's an amazing, beautiful little girl, and I'm so beyond lucky to have her. Thank you to everyone in the sub for all the encouraging advice regarding the prequel post to this one. You're an amazing group of dads and lurking moms.
So this episode is just going to be me fighting back tears the entire time.
Same. Ugh.
So she didn't know, right?
No, the little girl.
Yeah.
No.
So the mom then ended up bringing it up.
She must have, or just told her last week.
Yeah.
I don't like that she didn't consult her, but it turned out fine. Or I don't like that she didn't consult him, but I mean, it turned out fine in the end, but still
Yeah.
I almost lost it at Nugget. What do you call her? Nugget.
I know, because that's what you say all the time.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
You say that.
I know. There's something, I think for any parent, it takes such a strong, amazing, kind person to be a parent.
Yeah.
There's a difference between someone who can have kids, but then someone who is a parent.
I like that judge.
Yeah, really cool. And so I just think it's amazing. And to take on a kid that's not yours, to come into a kid's life and adopt them. I mean, Jerry did the same thing for me and, my siblings. And it's one thing to be a parent of a kid of your own, but to be a parent and love a child that is not yours and to love them just wholeheartedly, no strings attached.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Well, I know it's
really
different.
cool.
I know it's different from you know, Jerry and you have been together for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
But no matter who it is, I feel like with Jerry, everyone almost has that feeling. Because I've only known him for 4 years, and he practically calls me his kid. You know, you just feel so welcomed by people like him.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing.
Well, and something that I've mentioned before, but what I thought was so cool is that we have a mutual friend who has 2 children, and she was telling me recently that, you know, she wanted to donate her eggs and that she doesn't, you know, mind the idea of thinking that like some of her DNA is out there, and that she wouldn't know them. And she was saying that she goes, I honestly think that being a parent is all about raising them. She's like, if you were to tell me right now that my children were somehow not biologically mine, it wouldn't make me feel any different, not even slightly.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was so beautiful. You know, it really is. It's raising children.
It is. It's all about the effort it takes to make them into nice, functional, kind humans.